Hey, what's up guys? I'm back. Baaase here, and I'm gonna try a little new game. This is a demo because the game isn't out, but I've been having it lying around for a little while, and I was like, yeah, might as well try, just to see what the fuck it's about. Because I don't actually remember why I downloaded it. But since the last series is over, kind of over, I'm streaming the rest of it. It's the end date, but I continue just to see some stuff because you dudes out there wanted it. So I will try just a new game real quick, just to see what is up. Drama Alert Nation, right? So I am trying this, and is after I have made a 4.5 hour stream. So if you want to see more Victoria but didn't see the stream, there's lots of content. The VOD is up on the channel. Just go. What the fuck? Just go into my channel and click on the little pretty button called live, and the VOD should be there. I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't expecting that. Okay. So, I guess, I don't even know which kind of game. Damn, I should probably have looked it up before I did this, but yeah, let's try. I'll click start. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. Sounds promising.
You're on a path in the woods.
He's actually reading for us.
At the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Thank you, because I tend to be extremely bad at reading these things and remembering the voices. So I'm glad you do it for me. Thank you very much. That's already a plus point in my book.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What the fuck? Okay, let me see. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Or have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me. What to do? Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to this cabin. Turn around and leave. Turn around and leave. I want to say, have you maybe considered that I'm fine with the world?
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I do.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those. Right?
I'm a very, very evil person. Don't worry. Don't worry. I can. Oh, so I can do all of them. I'll just do all of them.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oh no.
You have to put an end to her.
Pussy, no more pizza, no more cutlets.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting.
It actually looked like there was different answers there, and I feel like, yeah, and I feel like I should have read them. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe she's still? Oh yeah, so it's just
you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far. You might as well reach the end of your journey.
I'm really pissing off this narrator.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she is dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I am really annoying him.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no
Is she
use
hot, though?
arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Seems reasonable. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist?
Yeah.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Yeah, actually.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress.
Why?
Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
What are you, some fucking kind of communist? What is a seamstress? Let me just Google that. It's just me never here. Why did he call me a monarchist like it's some kind of bad thing? Woman who sews. Especially one who makes her living by sewing. They aren't really contributing shit anymore, really. Since we have, since I never wear clothes. I'm sorry, I was trying to be funny. Can someone else do this?
If only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say,
what if
I'm
you did?
surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Forget it. I'm not
Are you
doing
serious?
this.
No, you have to do it.
Why? Why do I have to? Why? Literally, why would I have to do this? Why? Tell me. I don't. Walking, dancing, rearranging furniture. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
Why would I
The
care?
more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
But bro, wanna hear something fun? That is, I don't see it as a bad thing that she wanna end the
Each and
world.
every one of us is doomed. So
I wish for it.
Go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Wait, what did it say before? Then each and every one of us is doomed. Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I really like the...
Right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I really like the drawing style.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Why is it the hero? Proceed into the cabin. I'm not ignoring. This actually... I don't know.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I kind of feel like... And hear me out here. I feel like this game is taking a turn. Just from this last thing, right? Here. We're not going to blow with this. Voice of the hero, right? And the narrator saying, ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That makes me think that this will probably take a shift into it being the narrator being the evil one. And maybe he wants to end the world, right? And he can only end it by killing the princess, maybe. I don't know. That's an idea. I'm just throwing it out here. I've haven't even been playing this for 10 minutes yet.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
But he sounds like the bad guy already. Or is he? If he also wants to end, right? Maybe I should listen to him. Because, I don't know. He said, oh, if you don't slay it, the world will end. And now my fucking... Now, I don't know if I should listen to him. Because now my plan is to make the world end in this game. So, should I listen to him? It might actually end the world. Because what if he is the quote-unquote bad guy? Or maybe I should... I'll try not listening to him. I'll just guess that he's right. But he did put me in doubt when he told me not to listen to the hero because he don't know what he's talking about. So, yeah. Let's see. Gamer. Yeah. Explore, take the blade. I'll take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
True. I'm just taking it for self-defense. I ain't slaying no princess.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What if I just free her?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I don't know. I don't feel like that was dangerous.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
So I was about to say something I probably shouldn't, so I'll just shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's been so long
Just checking
since
up on
anyone's
you.
come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs.
She has a pretty nice
and
voice,
lock eyes with the princess.
but it doesn't really fit her.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Sounds like she would
binding her
lose.
to the far wall of the basement.
She sounds like she would have a voice kind of like, oh, hero, come here, show me if you're big muscle, or something like that. I don't know. More girly. I don't know. But it might just be because it's black and white. And she's in chains. Oh, she only had one chain. He broke the other. Holy fuck.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Probably not.
Focus on the task at hand.
Sorry.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. No, I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Feel your nerves and step forward.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
She makes a compelling point. What if
True.
we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Exactly.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands
He don't like
and
that.
drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment.
Ooh, look at
you
those
step
big
forward to
eyes.
speak with the
Holy
princess
shit.
Face to face.
I thought he said she was beautiful. She has like a forehead the size of a fucking drive-in cinema. And fucking eyes the size of my... I can't find anything funny to say. Or degrading. You do have a nice rank though.
We'll be fine. Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're going to end the world. There's people out there who think you're a threat to the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough.
Don't jump
Coming on
to
to
any
me?
weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Shut up.
Don't just tell her.
Straight out of there. Shut up, narrator. I don't care about you.
Here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
See, I told you,
I don't
narrator.
remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall?
Great
Have they
point.
told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Shut up, narrator.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
I want to talk a little more. I still have a few more questions before I decide what to do. Changed my mind. I don't trust you. Let's see what I can do.
Fine. What do you want to know?
What's your name? How long have you been down here?
Too long.
You don't know?
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
You didn't have any lack of details for that matter. You didn't have any details either. You had a lot of lack of detail too. So I don't know if I should trust you, to be honest.
She hesitates before answering.
Oh,
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I would really like to know your name though.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Have you tried hearing him? He is accusing her of the exact same thing he does. Doesn't seem like anyone is the good one in this case then. They are... One is a Republican, the other is a princess, right? So... How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes.
See,
set
good thing
on
I
the edge of the
took
blade.
the knife.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
You want to cut off my cock?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Or maybe just her hand. Yeah, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah, sure.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'll look,
Have
examine.
you kidding me? You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still laying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I doubt you'll
You
leave.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
What the fuck?
Your shouts and pleas are met with
Let me out.
silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
That's gay. Return to the bottom of the stairs then. Let's see what
You
she's
make your way
doing.
back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
No.
Easier for everyone.
Nah.
I heard the door slam.
Not for my
They locked you
conscience.
down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I would. Lady Princess, save the prin- I'm saving her.
Against your better
Oh!
judgment,
Mm.
place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive.
How is she gonna jerk me
unyielding
off
chain.
now? Damn, those big eyes are scary as fuck. Damn, how is she not screaming?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it.
Holy
Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Holy fuck, she looks absolutely deranged. I guess you would get pretty insane by being left in a basement without anyone coming to visit for, I guess, years. Look at that rack. Holy shit. Hopefully she'll... Since she can't jerk me off now, there's probably something out there. Don't you think?
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting
It's a little
your
weird
eye.
that she have no hand now. Sadly. Such a pretty hand. I'm such a fucking retard, man.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
I guess. Being down there for years.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No,
Approach the
you
locked
won't
door.
have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Fucking Republicans, man.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Don't!
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
See, the narrator is the bad one. Slay. Ooh, warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Shut up, narrator. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
I won't.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
I am.
I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
This sounds scary.
She steps forward and pries the blade from
What the
your rigid
fuck's up with my
hands.
hand? I don't think I'm human. That might be why they want her dead.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical
Why did she
ease.
do that?
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The real
hope
Slade
it was
Princess
worth it.
starts here. It says as a fucking achievement. Means die. Okay. Chapter 2. The Prisoner. I thought this was the end of the demo.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So he meant the end of the world by me dying, I guess. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You are in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
I feel like he's the lying one. I feel like none of them has my best interest at heart.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the princess seemed to... I wouldn't be alive. Probably. Maybe the
I'm
princess
inclined
kept
to
me
agree.
alive.
If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
This is more than deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing really just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth. And all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Maybe because I listened to you.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm professional, after all.
Okay.
Sure you are.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that...
He's making fun of me like I make fun of him.
dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any
What's the point of doing
consequences.
anything? I kind of feel the vibe of this narrator. I could hang out and have a beer with him, but I'm not doing what he
What
says.
do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I
She might
wish
have
that
died
were
in the
case.
forest.
But if the princess weren't a certain inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here.
And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Explore. Let's talk about the princess.
Just
Yeah.
be quick about it.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. And all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in that basement? What is this
People
place?
locked her in that basement, and I told
But I'm
you
not a
what this
person.
place is. It's a path in the woods.
I look more
Don't
like a
overcomplicate things.
orc. You look human. I don't. Even look at this finger. The only reason. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special.
Special
Why
needs.
else would you be here?
Yes, right. We're here because we're special.
I like the skeptic voice.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it.
I really like the
Also
idea of
annoyed
this
that
game.
I'm
This game is
here.
fucking cool.
But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
And I like that there's actually narration. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going
No.
into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Not really.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us.
See, that
I
just
know it
sounds like
I'm hiding
she's
something,
not.
but you're just going to have to trust me here.
You are hiding something. As I was just about to say, it sounds like you're just hiding something because you want me to do something that... Yeah, it sounds like you're lying.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true. And
I don't.
despite it all,
You took
fully
control
up
of
to
me
the
last
task
time.
at
You didn't let me see my own fucking...
You haven't given us
choices.
Of proof. You do know that, right?
Exactly.
What proof could you possibly ask for? Literally anything. Fine. Check your pockets.
Please, thank you.
Put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words "The Evidence" written across the front.
I should probably cut my nails.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth." That doesn't prove anything.
Exactly.
How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
Exactly.
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
You don't sound like you're on my side, though.
You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to? Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get. Great.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay, let's see.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in
She will
her power
cheat?
to stop you from
Fucking
slaying
cheater?
her.
You will
Don't believe a word she
She'll cheat on
says.
me?
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Damn, I really, really enjoy this game. I was thinking like only half an hour and then that's it. But I don't want to stop. I want to
The
see what
interior
happens.
of the cabin is less
Oh,
a cozy
damn.
woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick,
Ooh,
wrought
that actually
iron
gave me
bars
kind of
barricade the
goosebumps.
windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. First, take the blade to the basement.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Wait, he can't see the mirror?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I think you know what we have to do.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Doesn't matter.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different.
Oh, he remembered. Oh, wait, that was the hero.
Yes,
Sorry.
but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
It looked kind of like the same.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I did.
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
Damn, this fucking game is cool. Holy shit, man. I'm really into it. Why didn't I play this earlier? It says the full game will come out this year. I downloaded it, I think, late last year. Or was it earlier? Sometime last year. But probably good maybe I had to wait. I don't want to see the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I just got an achievement called Who Am I? And it says, I don't know. Oh wait, what happened? What happened there? This really isn't funny. Right now, voice of the hero. But it was there a second ago. Voice of the skipped it. Now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back. Yeah. I feel like I should try not taking the knife this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
It's slightly different but than last
Come
time.
down here unarmed.
Actually, she might. If she did. Now I'm just thinking out loud. I actually don't know what's going on anymore. If she actually did kill me. Not kill me. End the world last time. And she might have spawned me in this world, right? If I come down there and she has no arm, this will be freaky as fuck. And I know she has just made me come back because she knows that I was trying to help her. But the narrator was being a fucking asshole and bullying me.
Does she remember us?
Yeah, I had the same question.
You walk down the stairs.
Oh,
and
she's
lock
even
eyes
more
with the
locked up.
princess.
I can't
Looks
just
up,
cut off her
The heavy
hand.
collar around her neck clanking loudly.
Good thing I
as
didn't
she
take the knife.
moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Do you
Yeah.
hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something
Same
so
last time.
obviously useless.
Same last time. And I was thinking about it. I didn't talk about it because I was trying to follow. I hope they brought it up. But now they did.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
Exactly. Thank you, hero.
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? I'm sure the two of us have quite a bit to talk about.
We do. Oh, the prisoner. This looks kind of scary. To be continued. You can't just do that now. I'm way too into this. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Of Scarlet Hollow? That seems like another game. Oh, damn. Oh, it just doesn't have a date for this game. God. But holy fuck, it's cool. Scarlet Hollow. If that's in this style, I feel like that's a good idea to try out. It'll definitely be put on my wish list. But holy shit, this is really cool. Damn. I want to see something. One thing, right? Let's start a new game.
You're on a path. You're here.
And turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Let's see what's happening.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Yeah.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
What?
It looks
Okay.
like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and
Really
leave
keen
again.
on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into... You're not emotionally...
Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to slay the princess because she's terrible and she's really got it coming to her.
Why, though?
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Are you the god? There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah, well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Damn.
But as you focus on your
Holy.
surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin.
Damn.
And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
That might be why it was different the second time.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Based. It worked.
You're on a path in the
Oh,
woods,
fuck.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Look at that.
You're here to slay her.
I'm getting terrible. What? Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't force me to go to the cabin. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
The world
Nah.
hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead. You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously.
No.
I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Let's keep an open mind.
The interior of the cabin is odd. The air smelling faintly of plastic, the wood of the walls fitting together at
Plastic?
uncomfortable angles. The
Doesn't
only
seem like the
furniture
time
around
with
is
plastic.
a plain wooden table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
I, for one, would rather have it. We don't really know what we're dealing with here.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
Let me look at the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
You reach
Didn't
forward
work.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Yeah.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase built from an unidentifiable and featureless material. The steps barely seem to fit together, and upon closer inspection, they barely seem to go anywhere at all, let alone down. The air here has an almost artificial quality to it, the scent of plastic from the cabin mingling with a cocktail of chemical odors.
The fuck?
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs, its multitonal lilt adding to the already uneasy atmosphere.
Hi there. Is someone there?
Holy fuck, that's scary.
Isn't what I expected her to sound like.
No, definitely
Well,
not.
she's not a princess, that's for sure. She is a princess. Don't let your imagination run wild.
That sounds nice. We don't remember the last time
There's two.
we had
Oh!
company.
They didn't come out last
It
time.
takes you a moment
There's
to
two.
orient yourself before you're able to start
Oh
moving forward.
fuck. That's now it wouldn't.
As you enter the next room,
It
the
is
form of
still.
the princess comes into view, her wrist bound to the far wall in heavy
What
shackles.
the fuck? This is giving me goosebumps. Goosebumps.
She locks eyes with you,
Oh.
one moving a little faster
Oh.
than the other, the loose skin of her face stretching into something resembling a smile.
Getting scary this time.
Holy shit. If we knew she'd be like this, maybe we would have taken the knife?
Why are you just standing there? Are you scared of us?
Fuck. She is looking. Ah. 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 Holy shit. This game keeps getting more and more interesting. And oh, damn. I'm really, really looking forward to when this game comes out now. Holy shit. You know what? That's gonna be it for this episode. If you want to see me try maybe some more different routes in this, just this demo, let me hear. Maybe you want to see me actually slay the princess and see what happens. I'm kind of interested. Just remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment telling me if you would like to say more, because I really would like to try more. If you don't want to see more, I'll just play it in my free time. No worries. I'll probably play it when it comes out fully again anyway. But I'll see you all next time.